Mag-2:00 ng tanghali, Enero 15, 2025, nag-refresh si Jimuel Pacquiao ng email niya for the 47th time that morning. Obsessive behavior na naging ritual na niya simula kahapon. 3 araw na siyang naghihintay ng response mula sa Adidas Philippines. 3 araw ng pag-asa na slowly naging anxiety. 3 araw ng pangarap na finally, may sarili na siyang major endorsement deal. Hindi dahil sa apelyido na Pacquiao, hindi dahil sa connections ng pamilya, kundi dahil sa sarili niyang hustle, sarili niyang talento, sarili niyang sweat equity sa basketball court simula elementary pa lang. Pero ang nakita niya sa inbox ay hindi congratulations message with contract attachment, hindi celebratory email with welcome package details, kundi single sentence na sisira sa lahat ng pag-asa, single line na parang punyal sa dibdib. We regret to inform you that we have decided to move forward with another athlete for our basketball endorsement program. Thank you for your interest and participation. Same day, 4 hours earlier, nag-post si EMAN Bacosa ng photo sa Instagram, nakasuot ng brand new Adidas gear, limited edition jersey na hindi pa available sa market, signature shoes na customized pa, nakangiti ng malaki. Caption: New chapter begins today. 4.2 million reasons to smile and work harder. Thank you, Adidas fam, for believing in me. Let's get it. Adidas PH, 3 stripes. Blessed, new beginnings. Hindi coincidence. Hindi timing lang. Deliberate announcement. Deliberate flex. Deliberate message. Mag-comment kayo ngayon kung saan part ng Pilipinas o mundo kayo nanonood. Manila ba? Quezon City? Cebu? Davao, probinsya, abroad, Dubai, USA, Canada, at mag-subscribe para sa mas maraming kwentong totoo tungkol sa Philippine basketball drama, sports industry insider secrets, at mga controversies na hindi kayo makakapaniwala pero documented at verified. Kasi ang nangyari sa likod ng rejection letter na iyon, ang laman ng leaked confidential emails, ang dahilan kung bakit si EMAN Bacosa nakakuha ng 4.2 million contract at si Jimuel Pacquiao na reject despite better interview performance, mas malalim kaysa sa simple skills comparison o statistics analysis. May conspiracy, may deliberate sabotage, may sports agent na taksil playing both sides, may executive sa Adidas Philippines na may hidden agenda at conflict of interest, may backroom deals na involve kickbacks at favors, at may complete email trail na mag-i-expose ng lahat ng detalye, lahat ng betrayal, lahat ng corruption. Pero bago natin malaman ang buong katotohanan, kailangan nating bumalik sa simula. 3 months ago, October 2024, kung kailan nag-submit si Jimuel ng application niya, confident, hopeful, excited, completely unaware na may gumagawa na ng plano para pabagsakin siya bago pa man mag-start ang fair competition, October 12, 2024. Saturday afternoon exactly 2:37 p.m. University of the Philippines basketball court sa Diliman, Quezon City, outdoor court na exposed sa init ng araw, concrete flooring na mainit sa paa, basket na slightly bent pero functional. Jimuel Pacquiao, 22 years old, 6'1", lean athletic build, shooting guard position, ay nagpe-practice ng 3-pointers. Mag-isa, walang coach na nag-o-observe, walang teammates na nag-cheer, walang crowd na nag-cheer. Just him, ang basketball, at ang repetitive sound ng rubber hitting concrete, swish ng net, rhythm na meditative, therapeutic, almost spiritual, shot after shot, make, miss, make, miss, make. 93 successful makes out of 100 attempts, 93% accuracy from 3-point range during solo practice, numbers na kahit sino mang professional scout ay papansinin, kahit sino mang college recruiter ay ma-impress. Kaso walang scouts doon. Walang media crew na nag-film. Walang basketball blogs na nagdo-document. Just Jimuel alone with his dreams, proving to himself na kaya niya, na worthy siya ng attention, na hindi lang siya recognized as Manny Pacquiao's eldest son, kundi legitimate basketball player on his own merit, with his own skills, with his own dedication na built over 17 years ng practice, simula 7 years old pa lang siya. Ang bawat 3-pointer na na-shoot niya carried memories. Elementary days sa Brent International School kung saan teachers would ask, "Are you really practicing or just here because of your dad?" High school sa homeschool setup kung saan nag-join siya ng amateur leagues para prove na serious siya. College attempts sa various universities na nag-offer ng slots pero always with underlying question, do they want Jimuel the player or Jimuel the Pacquiao? Every missed opportunity, every skeptical look, every comment online saying overrated dahil lang sa pangalan. Every doubt fueled him, made him practice harder, made him wake up 5 a.m. for conditioning, made him stay after team practice for extra 500 shots, made him analyze game tapes until 2 a.m., made him obsessed with proving doubters wrong. Tumibok ang phone niya, vibration loud sa concrete bench. Message mula kay Marcus Reyes, sports agent niya for the past 6 months, recommended by former teammate, supposedly reputable based on client roster, supposedly trustworthy based on initial meetings. Jim just got insider info. Nag-open si Adidas Philippines ng application for new basketball endorsers. Major campaign. Perfect timing para sa'yo. Same demographic target nila. Young, urban, aspirational, social media savvy. Plus basketball focus nila this year after years ng running focus. I'll send you the application requirements later today. This is big opportunity, pare. Major brand, international reach, career-changing potential. Bumilis ang tibok ng puso ni Jimuel. Not from exertion, from excitement. Adidas, one of the big 3 global sports brands, kasama Nike at Under Armour. Legitimate endorsement deal. Hindi small local brand offering 50,000 for one appearance. Hindi papa's connections giving him pity contract. Pure athletic merit. Fair competition. Open application. Level playing field. Magkano potential ng contract? Reply niya immediately. Trying to sound casual. Trying to appear business-minded. Pero excitement obvious sa quick response time. Sa lack of period sa text. P3 to P5 million per year. Depende sa negotiation at final profile. Sagot ni Marcos after 2 minutes. Standard 3-year contract usually for emerging athletes. Plus product deals, appearance fees, bonuses for wins and championships, social media incentives. Could be P15 na maram total over 3 years kung mag-perform ka well, kung mag-grow ang profile mo, kung successful ang campaign. At beyond money, yung exposure, billboards, TV commercials, international campaign potential. Career-defining yan, Jim. Game changer for your basketball journey. Tumigil si Jimuel completely sa pag-shoot. Ball rolling away. 15 million over 3 years. Money na sarili niyang kinita. Hindi allowance from Papa's boxing earnings. Hindi family money na hiniram. Hindi business investment from Mama's ventures. His own earnings from his own hard work, his own talent, his own brand. Validation. Financial independence. Identity completely separate from Manny Pacquiao's son. Chance to finally answer skeptics. Yes, I made it on my own. Yes, I earned this. Yes, I deserve this. Ano specific requirements? Tanong niya, hands slightly shaking habang nag-T-type. Stats, highlight reel, social media metrics, personal statement, interview process, standard endorsement application stuff. Pero Jim, pause. 3 dots appearing, then disappearing, then appearing again. Kailangan mo talaga mag-stand out. Maraming applications nila. UAAP Division 1 players, NCAA championship teams, overseas Filipinos from US college leagues, semi-pro players from PBA developmental, competition fierce. So kailangan top tier ang submission mo, kailangan mag-shine ka, kailangan mag-pop out ka from hundreds of applications. Pressure yan, pero alam kong kaya mo. Gagawin ko. Sagot ni Jimuel firmly, jaw set, determination flooding veins. Send mo sa akin lahat ng requirements, lahat ng instructions, lahat ng tips mo. Gagawa ako ng best application na makikita nila. Ipapakita ko na deserve ko to, na hindi ako riding on family name, na legitimate player ako na may future sa sports industry. At ginawa niya. Not half-heartedly, not casually. Spent 3 full weeks, October 12 to November 2, Total dedication. Nag-compile ng comprehensive stats. Averaged 18.2 points per game, 4.5 assists, 3.1 rebounds per game last season sa collegiate league, 47% field goal percentage, 38% three-point percentage, 2.1 steals per game, team captain for 2 years, led team to semifinals ng tournament. Created professional highlight reel. Best dunks including one posterizing dunk over 6'5" defender na nag-viral with 500K views. Clutch three-pointers including game winner with 0.3 seconds remaining. Defensive plays showing versatility. Leadership moments showing communication and teamwork. Assist passes demonstrating court vision. Edited professionally by videographer friend. Music carefully selected for emotional impact. Pacing perfect to maintain attention. 5-minute cut na compelli. Nang from start to finish. Wrote 2-page personal statement. Honest, vulnerable, carefully structured. Explaining his journey simula bata pa lang. His struggles with constant comparisons sa papa. Pressure ng expectations. People assuming he's only recruited because of name. His determination to build his own legacy separate from boxing greatness. His genuine love for basketball beyond fame and money beyond family connections. His dream of inspiring young athletes na hindi galing sa privileged backgrounds, na kaya rin nila mag-succeed through pure hard work and dedication. Polished social media presence. Cleaned up Instagram. Archived old party photos. Archived controversial posts. Posted consistent basketball content. Training videos. Motivational quotes. Behind-the-scenes practice footage. Game highlights. Fan interactions. Grew following organically from 140,000 to 180,000 followers over 3 weeks through authentic engagement. Engagement rate solid at 6.7%, which is above industry average for athletes. Comments section managed professionally. Brand-friendly IMA. Cultivated. Practiced interview responses. Anticipated 50 possible questions based on research of typical endorsement interviews. Prepared authentic but strategic answers. Rehearsed until they sounded natural, not scripted, recorded himself to check body language and tone, adjusted answers based on feedback from Marcus and from trusted friends, practiced maintaining confidence without arrogance, practiced showing ambition without desperation, practiced demonstrating personality without being unprofessional. November 8, 2024, exactly 11:47 p.m., 1 hour and 13 minutes before midnight deadline, nagsubmit siya ng complete application through online portal. Complete, professional, compelling, strong. Everything he had, everything he could offer, everything he was. Solid submission, Jim, sabi ni Marcus after reviewing final version 2 days later. Top-tier work, detailed, professional, authentic. May chance ka talaga dito. Strong chance. Pero manage expectations, okay? Maraming factors beyond our control. Brand fit, marketing strategy, executive preferences, budget allocation, timing. Hindi purely skills lang. Hindi purely stats. May politics, may preferences, may luck involved. Pero you did your absolute best. Proud ako sa'yo. Proud ang family mo. At regardless ng outcome, you proved you can compete at this level. Naghintay si Jimuel. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Walang response. Normal daw yan. Reassurance ni Marcus every few days. Processing takes time. Maraming applications, thorough review process, corporate bureaucracy. Be patient. December 3, 2024, exactly 9:23 a.m., habang nasa gym for morning workout, may email notification mula sa Adidas Philippines corporate email. Subject line, endorsement application next steps. Nanginig ang kamay ni Jimuel, literal trembling, habang binubukas using phone, palms sweating, heart racing, breath shallow. Dear Mr. Pacquiao, thank you for your interest in the Adidas basketball endorsement program and for submitting a comprehensive application package. We are pleased to inform you that your application has advanced to the interview stage. Your profile, statistics, and personal statement were reviewed by our selection committee and were found to meet our criteria for further consideration. Please confirm your availability for a virtual interview on December 10, 2024 at 2 p.m. Philippine time. Our panel will include Mr. Gerard Santos, Marketing Director, Adidas Philippines, Ms. Linda Cruz, Brand Partnerships Manager, and Mr. Ramon Diaz, Sports Division Head. Interview will be conducted via Zoom and will last approximately 45 minutes. Please confirm receipt of this email and your availability by December 5th, 2024. We look forward to speaking with you and learning more about your basketball journey and brand alignment potential. Sincerely, Adidas Philippines Brand Partnerships Team. Sumigaw si Jimuel. Literal scream ng pure joy sa gitna ng gym, startling other people working out, not caring about embarrassment. Interview stage. Hindi auto-reject. Hindi generic. Thank you pero no thanks form letter. Actual interview. Shortlisted. Real chance. Hope. Possibility. Validation na hindi siya dilulu. Na totoo ang potential niya. Na may nakakakita ng value beyond family name. Nag-celebrate siya. Called Papa si Manny na nasa training camp sa General Santos City. Papa, naka-interview stage ako sa Adidas. Excitement obvious sa boses. Proud ako sa'yo, anak. Sagot ng Papa, voice warm, genuine. Yan ang gusto ko. Hindi dahil tumutulong ako, kundi dahil ginawa mo by yourself. Sariling sipag mo yan. Sariling talento. Continue lang. Be yourself sa interview. Huwag kang mag-pretend. Yan ang nagustuhan nila, yung tunay na Jimuel, hindi yung trying to be someone else. Called Mama, si Jinky, excited rin. Anak, finally. Sabi ko sa'yo, magaling ka. Deserve mo yan. Pag nanalo ka, magsi-celebrate tayo big time. Informed siblings, Queenie, supportive, Michael, proud, Mary, excited, shared with close friends na nag-cheer for him all along. Posted subtle story sa Instagram, basketball emoji, praying hands, no context pero yung mga nakagets. Nag-prepare siya ng intense for interview. Every single day for 1 week straight. December 3 to December 10. Total immersion. Researched Adidas brand extensively. History founded by Adidas in 1949. Brand values around performance and innovation. Iconic campaigns like Impossible is Nothing. Current endorsers globally, including James Harden, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell. Current endorsers locally, including Kiefer Ravena. Marketing campaigns in Philippines focusing on grassroots basketball development. Recent news including sustainability initiatives and community programs. Studied panel members deeply. Gerard Santos, Marketing Director. 42 years old, based on LinkedIn, 10 years sa Adidas, previous experience sa Unilever and Nestle, marketing degree from Ateneo, known for data-driven decisions based on industry articles. Linda Cruz, Brand Partnerships Manager, 36 years old, 8 years sa Adidas, creative background from advertising agencies, known for emotional storytelling based on her published campaigns. Ramon Diaz, Sports Division Head, 50-footer, her years old, former college basketball player turned sports marketing executive, connected sa basketball community, known for athlete relationship management. Practiced answers extensively, authentic pero strategic, humble pero confident, showcasing personality pero maintaining professionalism, demonstrating passion pero avoiding desperation, showing ambition pero staying grounded. Anticipated questions. Why basketball? Answer practiced. Passion since childhood. Escapism during family pressures. Personal identity separate from boxing. Pure love for game. How do you handle being Manny Pacquiao's son? Answer practiced. Blessing and curse. Grateful for platform but constantly proving myself. Using pressure as motivation, not burden. Determined to build own legacy. Why Adidas? Answer practiced. Brand values align with personal values. Innovation matches my mindset. Global platform matches my ambitions. Grassroots focus matches my desire to inspire young athletes. What can you offer Adidas? Answer practiced. Authentic connection with youth demographic. Social media reach with genuine engagement. Compelling underdog narrative. Dedication to excellence. Willingness to work hard for brand success. Bought new shirt specifically for video interview. Simple white button-down. Clean, professional pero not overly formal. Represents him well. Prepared background. Neutral wall. Good lighting, no distractions. Tested internet connection multiple times, stable, fast, backup mobile hotspot ready. Tested camera and microphone, clear video, clear audio. Prepared notebook with key points to reference without being obvious. Practiced maintaining eye contact with camera, not screen. Practice smiling naturally. Practice answering concisely without rambling. Practice showing energy without being hyper. December 10th, 2024, 1:55 p.m., exactly 5 minutes before scheduled interview time, nakaready na si Jimuel. Laptop set up sa desk. Lighting adjusted perfectly using ring light borrowed from sister. Background checked, neutral, professional. Internet connection tested, stable at 150 Mbps. Camera positioned at eye level, natural angle, not looking up or down. Microphone tested, clear audio, no background noise. Wearing white button-down shirt, hair styled neatly. Light makeup to reduce shine, glass of water nearby, notebook with key points just off camera. Breathing exercises to calm nerves, visualization of successful interview. Positive affirmations. I deserve this. I worked for this. I'm ready for this. 2 Maris on PM. Exactly. Nag-start ang Zoom call. Link clicked. Waiting room. Then admitted. 3 faces appeared on screen in gallery view. Gerard Santos, 40s, sharp eyes, analytical expression. Naka gray polo shirt with small Adidas logo, office background. Linda Cruz, 30s, warm smile, friendly energy. Naka creative casual outfit, colorful background with brand posters. Ramon Diaz, 50s, serious expression, athletic build obvious even sa video. Naka Adidas track jacket, simple background. Good afternoon, Jimuel. Bati ni Linda first, warm, welcoming, breaking ice. Thank you so much for joining us today. Excited kami to learn more about you beyond what we saw sa application. We were really impressed with your submission. Very thorough, very professional, very authentic. So this interview is chance for us to dive deeper, to understand who you are as athlete and as person, and to explore kung paano ka mag-fit sa Adidas family. Sound good? Yes, ma'am, sagot ni Jimuel, smiling, confident pero respectful. Thank you for the opportunity. Excited din ako to share more about my journey and my vision. Interview officially started. Gerard led with analytics questions. Jimuel, looking at your stats, 18.2 points, 4.5 assists per game, solid numbers. Pero how do you compare yourself to other applicants? Alam mo ba kung sino competitors mo? At ano ang competitive advantage mo beyond statistics? Strategic question. Testing self-awareness and confidence. Sir Gerard, honestly hindi ko alam exact kung sino ang other applicants. Jimuel started carefully. Pero I assume maraming mas mataas ang stats, mas established sa professional leagues, mas experienced sa endorsements. My competitive advantage isn't statistical superiority. It's narrative differentiation. I represent something specific. Overcoming the pressure ng famous family name, building independent identity, connecting authentically with younger generation who face similar struggles of identity and expectations. Plus, my social media engagement is organic, not inflated, which means real connection with audience, which translates to better brand advocacy compared to athletes with larger, but less engaged followings. Gerard nodded, impressed. Specific answer? Data-driven. Strategic thinking obvious. Linda followed with creative questions. Love your personal statement, Jimuel. Very vulnerable, very real. Pero vulnerability can be double-edged sword. It builds connection, pero it can also be perceived as weakness. How do you balance being authentic without being too vulnerable in public brand representation? Another strategic question. Testing emotional intelligence and brand awareness. Ma'am Linda, great question. Jimuel acknowledged. I think vulnerability is only weakness kung walang resolution. My narrative isn't just I struggle with pressure, it's I struggled, but I'm overcoming it through discipline and dedication. That's inspiring. That's aspirational. I'm not asking for pity. I'm sharing journey to encourage others facing similar challenges. Adidas brand is about pushing limits, about doing the impossible. My vulnerability shows the starting point, pero my work ethic and achievements show the progression. Together it creates complete narrative, relatable start, inspiring journey. Linda smiled broadly. Beautifully articulated. I love that. Ramon leaned forward, expression serious, testing toughness. Jimuel, let's be direct. You're Manny Pacquiao's son. That's advantage in terms of name recognition, pero also disadvantage in terms of authenticity. Some people will always say, you only got opportunities because of your dad. Some will say your basketball career is hobby supported by family wealth, not real grind. How do you respond to those critics? At paano mo i-convince ang consumers na hindi ka just another privileged kid with famous parent? Critical question. Testing resilience and messaging. Sir Ramon, that criticism is fair, Jimuel said firmly, not defensive, acknowledging validity. Privilege is real. I did have advantages. Access to training facilities, nutrition guidance, coaching support. Hindi ko ididinayan. Pero privilege doesn't guarantee skill. Privilege doesn't make three-pointers. Privilege doesn't make defensive stops. Privilege doesn't make leadership. Those require work. At that work, I did. 5 a.m. training sessions. Extra 500 shots after practice. Studying game tapes until 2 a.m. Yan hindi privilege. Yan grind. Yan choice. I could have coasted. Could have relied on name. Could have been casual athlete using basketball as social activity. Pero I chose serious path. I chose competition. I chose proving myself. At that choice, that commitment, yan ang authentic. Critics will always criticize. Pero yung mga nag-o-observe talaga, yung mga nakakakita ng work behind the scenes, they know it's real. Ramon's expression softened slightly. Respect. At least you're honest about privilege instead of denying it. That's refreshing. 20 minutes in. Energy good. Answers strong. Panel engaged. Momentum building. Gerard shifted to business questions. Jimuel, hypothetically you get this contract, P4 to P5 million per year, 3 years. Major commitment from us, major responsibility for you. What's your vision for how you'd represent Adidas? No specific activities or initiatives you'd want to focus on. Vision question. Testing strategic thinking and initiative. Sir Gerard, 3 focus areas. Jimuel organized clearly. First, grassroots engagement. I want to conduct free basketball clinics sa public courts, sa communities na walang access to premium training. Not token appearances pero actual coaching, actual skill development, actual mentorship. Adidas gets authentic community connection. I get to directly impact aspiring athletes. Win-win. Second, content creation. Consistent behind-the-scenes content, showing training journey, showing failures, not just wins, showing real athlete life. Social media now is about relatability, not perfection. I want to humanize athlete image while showcasing Adidas products in natural context. Third, brand advocacy beyond basketball. I want to represent Adidas values in other aspects: sustainability, education, youth empowerment. Basketball is platform, pero message can extend further. That's how we maximize brand impact. Gerard was typing notes. Specific, thoughtful, measurable, good. Linda asked about challenges. What concerns you most about being brand ambassador? Ano ang potential difficulties na you foresee? Risk awareness question. Testing maturity and realistic expectations. Ma'am Linda, 2 main concerns. Jimuel honest. First, maintaining performance while handling endorsement responsibilities. Schedule management, training, games, appearances, content creation. Maraming athletes struggle with balance and eventually performance suffers, which hurts both athlete and brand. Need strong time management and clear boundaries. Second, social media scrutiny. As brand ambassador, every post, every comment, every action is magnified. One mistake can become PR crisis. need constant awareness and discipline in public behavior. These are real challenges pero manageable through preparation and support systems. Interview continued. Questions about team dynamics, about handling pressure, about future goals, about personal values, about creative campaign ideas, about response to potential controversies. 42 minutes total. Comprehensive, deep, revealing. At minute 43, Gerard asked final question, standard closer pero most important. Jimuel, we've talked a lot about your qualifications, pero bottom line, bakit Adidas should choose you? Maraming talented players, maraming compelling stories, maraming strong applicants. Ano ang unique mo na makes you the choice, not just a choice? Make or break moment. Final impression. Everything riding on this answer. Jimuel breathed. One deep breath. Gathered thoughts carefully. Looked directly into camera, making eye contact through screen, serious expression, sincere tone. Then answered from heart. Sir, ma'am, honestly, hindi ako magsasabi na I'm best player statistically. May mas mataas ang points. May mas experienced sa professional level. May mas established na brand equity. Pero ang unique ko, I represent something very specific na very valuable para sa Adidas. I represent ang generational shift. I represent ang evolution of athletic identity sa Pilipinas, from pure performance metrics to authentic personal narrative. I represent ang young demographic na makes decisions based on connection, hindi lang credentials. Ang generation ko, we don't just want to see perfect athletes. We want to see real people overcoming real challenges. We want to see struggle and growth, not just victory. That's exactly what my story is. I could have coasted on my family name. Tumbling lang. Appearances, social events, easy life. Pero I chose to grind. I chose to prove myself. I chose daily discipline over inherited privilege. At that journey, young struggle na yan to build my own identity while carrying weight ng family expectations. Yan ang relatable sa millions of young Filipinos who feel pressured by family, by society, by comparisons. Jimuel continued. Momentum building. I'm not saying I'm best player, pero I'm saying I'm best story. Best connection point. Best representative ng values na Adidas advocates. Resilience, innovation, community. At Beyond Basketball, I want to use this platform to show young people na you can honor your family legacy while building your own. Na you can acknowledge privilege while proving your worth. Na you can be authentic while being excellent. Yan ang message ko. At yan ang message na I believe Adidas wants to send. Hindi just buy our shoes kasi magaling tong player na to. But buy our shoes kasi this player represents values that align with yours. That's deeper. That's more meaningful. That's more effective marketing. At yan ang guarantee ko. If you choose me, I won't just wear Adidas. I'll embody Adidas. Every training session, every game, every post, every interaction. Hindi lang endorser, but true brand advocate, because I genuinely believe in what Adidas stands for. At that belief, that authenticity, yan ang most valuable asset na wala sa stats, wala sa follower count, but present sa every action ko. Silence. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. Panel processing. Jimuel, nervous pero confident, said everything he wanted, said his truth, nothing left unsaid. Then Linda smiled, warm, genuine, almost emotional smile. Jimuel, wow, that was beautiful and honest and exactly what we look for. Thank you for being so open, so authentic, so thoughtful. We genuinely appreciate your time today and everything you shared. Gerard added, professional but positive. Strong interview, Jimuel. Very strong. Comprehensive answers. Strategic thinking. Good energy. Thank you. Ramon nodded, serious pero not cold. Appreciate the honesty about privilege and the commitment to work. Refreshing. Thank you. We'll be in touch soon with next steps, Linda concluded. Decision timeline is by mid-January, so expect communication from us within next 4 weeks. Thank you again for your interest and participation. Call ended. Screen went black. Jimuel sat back sa chair. Exhaled deeply. Exhausted, pero exhilarated. That went well. Really well. Not perfect. Some answers could have been sharper. Some moments he talked slightly too fast from nerves. But overall, strong performance. Authentic. Strategic. Memorable. He felt good. Not overconfident, pero reasonably optimistic. Real chance. Legitimate shot. Fair competition based on merit, on presentation, on vision. Called Marcus immediately. Marcus, tapos na. I think it went well. Solid questions, good energy. I answered authentically pero strategically like we practiced. Feel ko may chance tayo. Fantastic, Jim. Marcus, enthusiastic. Knew you could do it. Now we wait. These corporate processes take time pero based on timeline nila. Mid-January announcement. Keep training, keep posting content, keep building profile. Let's stay ready for good news. December 18th, 2024, 8 days after interview, 3:47 p.m., May email. Sender, Adidas Philippines Brand Partnerships. Subject, Endorsement Application, Update. Heart-pounding, trembling hands, binuksan ni Jimuel immediately. Dear Mr. Pacquiao, thank you again for your participation in our interview process on December 10, 2024. We wanted to provide you with an update on the selection timeline and next steps. We were genuinely impressed with your passion, authenticity, and strategic thinking during the interview. Your responses demonstrated maturity and brand awareness that exceeded our expectations. We are pleased to inform you that you have advanced to the final stage of consideration for the Adidas Basketball Endorsement Program. Our team is currently conducting final evaluations and contract negotiations with shortlisted candidates. There are multiple factors we are assessing, including brand fit, marketing strategy alignment, budget allocation, and long-term partnership potential. We expect to make final decisions by January 15, 2025. All candidates will be notified of outcomes on that specific date via email. We appreciate your patience and continued interest in Adidas Philippines. Sincerely, Adidas Philippines Brand Partnerships Team, final stage. Shortlisted. Last round. Nasa final candidates na siya. Hindi just courtesy interview. Real contender. Legitimate finalist. Serious consideration. Nag-celebrate si Jimuel. Low-key, hindi nag-announce publicly kasi still in process, pero shared with family. Papa niya si Manny proud. Kaya mo yan, anak. Just be yourself. Trust your preparation. Mama niya, Jinky excited. Claim it na, anak. It's yours. I'm praying for you. Mga kapatid niya, supportive. Kuya, you got this. We're proud of you already. Marcus, his agent, confident. You got this, Jim. Final stage means you're top-tier candidate. They're probably just negotiating terms na at this point. Standard process. Baka fee 4M to 4.5M offer based on your profile. Strong deal for first major endorsement. Career defining. December 19th to January 14th. Longest 4 weeks of Jimuel's life. Christmas came and went, celebrated, pero distracted, mind always drifting to January 15th. New Year came, resolution, work harder, prove doubters wrong, make Papa proud, build own legacy, deserve whatever opportunity comes. January 1st to January 14th, training intensely, posting consistently, maintaining fitness, staying ready, managing expectations, praying, hoping. January 10, 2025, 5 days before decision date, 8:23 p.m. Message from Marcus. Casual tone pero slightly concerning. Jim, heads up lang. I heard through industry contacts and basketball circles na may another candidate na strong contender din for same Adidas slot. EMAN Bacosa. PBA Ginebra player. Stats comparable. Different demographic pero overlapping. May inside sources sa Adidas na saying dalawa lang kayo sa final. Either you or him. Just FYI para prepared ka. Hindi confirmation, just rumors, and stay confident. You interviewed strong, you have good chance, don't overthink. EMAN Bacosa. Jimuel knew him. Not personally, pero through basketball community. 24 years old, PBA Ginebra player, 6'3", versatile forward, solid stats, 16.5 points, 5.8 rebounds per game, decent defender, multiple championships with Ginebra, established professional reputation, less social media presence, pero good on-court credibility, good player, serious competitor. Pero honestly, Jimuel felt his own profile was equally strong if not stronger in certain areas. Younger age, better for long-term brand growth, better social media metrics, more reach with target demographic, more compelling personal narrative, underdog overcoming family pressure versus established professional steady rise. Different strengths, different angles, pero competitive. Fair fight. May worry, pero manageable. Hindi overwhelming. Just realistic assessment. Enero 11 to 14. Anxiety building. Checking email obsessively. Checking Instagram for any hints. Checking Marcus for updates. Nothing. Silence. Standard. Normal. Still nerve-wracking. Enero 15, 2025. Judgment Day. Decision Day. The day na magdetermine if months ng preparation and years ng dedication will pay off. Jimuel woke up 6 a.m. Couldn't sleep well. Dreams fragmented. Anxiety dreams. Checking email. Seeing rejection. Waking up. Checking email. Seeing acceptance. Waking up. Cycle repeating. Finally gave up trying to sleep. Checked email immediately. 6:03 a.m. Nothing from Adidas. 7 a.m. Nothing. 8 a.m. Nothing. 8:47 a.m. Nothing. 9:30 a.m. Nothing. 10:15 a.m. Nothing. 11 a.m. Nothing. Every 30 minutes, refresh. F5, reload. Check spam. Check promotions folder. Nothing. Patience wearing thin. Anxiety building. 12 p.m. Nothing. 12:07 p.m. Habang nag-refresh for 47th time that morning, nag-pop up ang Instagram notification. EMAN Bacosa posted. Curiosity, checked. Photo in full Adidas gear. New Jersey. Bright red with 3 white stripes, obviously professional photo shoot. Studio quality. New shoes, unreleased model, customized with EB24 detail. Official contract signing photo. EMAN shaking hands with Adidas executive, smiling widely. Official documents visible sa table. Caption. Dreams become reality today. Officially part of the Adidas family with a P4.2 million annual contract. 3-year commitment to excellence, innovation, and community. Thank you, Adidas Philippines, for believing in me and giving me this platform to inspire Filipino athletes. This is just the beginning. Let's work, let's grow, let's inspire. Adidas PH. 3 stripes. Blessed. New beginnings. Contract signed. Dreams come true. 4.2 million. Check a thank you, Lord. Comments flooding immediately. Congratulations. Well-deserved. Proud moment. Inspiring. Keep grinding. Within 3 minutes, 847 comments. Within 5 minutes, 2,394 likes. Momentum building. Celebration starting. Stomach drop ni Jimuel. Literal physical sensation. Nausea. Dizziness. Denial. If EMAN got the contract, if he's posting official signing photo, that means the decision has been made. That means only one slot. That means 12:23 p.m., 16 minutes after EMAN's post, email notification sound. Sender. Adidas Philippines Brand Partnerships Team. Subject. Endorsement application. Final decision. Hands trembling violently. Barely able to click mouse. Binuksan ni Jimuel. Vision slightly blurred from sudden tears that hadn't fallen yet, pero forming. Dear Mr. Jimuel Pacquiao, thank you for your interest in the Adidas basketball endorsement program and for participating in our comprehensive interview process. Your application materials were thoroughly reviewed, and your interview performance was genuinely impressive. After careful consideration of all candidates and evaluation of multiple factors including brand strategy alignment, target market positioning, budget allocation, and long-term partnership potential, we have decided to move forward with another athlete who we believe better aligns with our current brand strategy and specific marketing objectives for 2025-2027 campaign period. This decision does not reflect negatively on your abilities as an athlete, your personal character, or your potential value as a brand ambassador. You are a talented player with a compelling story and strong future prospects. However, in this specific instance, we determined that another candidate represented a slightly better strategic fit for our immediate needs and long-term vision. We regret to inform you that we have decided to move forward with another athlete for our basketball endorsement program. We genuinely appreciate the time and effort you invested in this application process. We encourage you to continue pursuing your basketball career with the same passion and dedication you demonstrated throughout our interactions. We wish you the best in all future endeavors and would not rule out potential collaboration opportunities in the future should circumstances and strategies align differently. Thank you again for your interest, professionalism, and participation. Sincerely, Gerard Santos, Marketing Director; Linda Cruz, Brand Partnerships Manager; Ramon Diaz, Sports Division Head, Adidas Philippines, Basag. Completely shattered. Durog. Destroyed. Hindi dahil sa 4.2 million na money. Hindi dahil sa Adidas products or visibility, kundi dahil sa rejection itself. Dahil sa feeling na, once again, hindi siya enough. Once again, despite all preparation, despite strong interview, despite doing everything right, someone else was chosen. Once again, despite all his hard work and dedication and sleepless nights and extra training sessions and years of proving himself, he came up short, lost, defeated, not chosen. Tumayo siya mula sa computer, walked mechanically sa balcony ng condo, looked at Manila's skyline, buildings blurring slightly through unshed tears, traffic noise distant, world continuing despite personal devastation, felt empty, hollow, numb, years of work, months of preparation, weeks of anticipation, days of hope, hours of prayer, minutes of confidence, seconds of checking email, all leading to this single rejection sentence: clean, corporate, professional, devastating. Tawag from Marcus within 5 minutes. Saw name sa phone. Almost didn't answer, finally picked up. Jim. Marcus' voice sympathetic pero trying to be encouraging. I just heard. I'm so sorry, pare. I know how much you wanted this. I know how hard you worked. Pero listen carefully. This isn't the end. Definitely not. May other brands. May other opportunities. Nike might open applications next quarter. Under Armour is expanding to Southeast Asia. Local brands like Titan 22 would love to have you. Adidas isn't everything. One brand. One decision. Hindi siya definition ng worth mo or future mo. Bakit si EMAN? Tanong ni Jimuel, voice flat, hollow, no emotion, because emotion would mean breaking completely. Bakit siya over me? Ano meron siya na wala ako? We're similar stats, similar profiles. I had better interview based on their own email, better social media, younger, better narrative. Bakit? Honestly, I don't know the internal decision-making, Marcus replied, sounding genuine. Baka preference nila sa PBA player kasi established league. Baka demographic fit with their existing endorsers. Baka may other business factors na hindi natin alam. Connections, previous relationships, negotiation terms. These corporate decisions involve many variables, Jim. Hindi purely athletic merit. May politics. May preferences. May circumstances beyond skills and presentation. But this doesn't mean you're less worthy. Means lang na they went different strategic direction for reasons na hindi purely about you. Okay, sagot ni Jimuel, automated response, not processing, just responding. I need time alone. Kailangan ko mag-process. Talk to you later. Jim, sure, take time. Pero don't isolate too long. Call if... Disconnected before Marcus finished. Couldn't handle encouragement right now. Couldn't handle positive spin. Couldn't handle everything happens for a reason platitudes. Just needed silence. Sat on floor ng balcony, back against wall, stared at nothing. Read rejection email again. 5 times, 10 times. 20 times. Looking for clues, looking for explanation, looking for something concrete beyond strategic fit and current brand strategy. Found nothing concrete, just corporate language, just polite rejection, just another closed door, another dream deferred, another effort unrewarded. Later that night, 7:30 p.m., after hours of numbness, after declining dinner, after ignoring family messages, after sitting alone with thoughts, nag-scroll si Jimuel through social media. Mistake. Saw EMAN's post again. Now 47,000 likes, 3,200 comments, all celebration, all congratulations, all deserved praise for legitimate achievement. Felt bitter, not at EMAN, hindi kasalanan niya, but at situation, at outcome, at universe, at God, at whoever decided na after everything it still wasn't enough. Then 11:47 p.m., almost midnight, exhausted from emotional drain, about to sleep hoping tomorrow would hurt less. Message from unknown number. +63 917 XX XXX. Jim, I'm a former Adidas employee, marketing department, left company last month. Saw EMAN's announcement earlier today. Felt wrong kasi I know what happened behind the scenes. May information ako about your application, about why you were specifically rejected, about what EMAN, or more accurately, what his agent and certain Adidas executives did to ensure you lost. May proof, may emails, may documentation from company servers that I copied before leaving. Interested ka ba malaman ang totoo? Real story behind rejection? Or do you prefer to just accept their explanation and move on? Heart stopped. Literal sensation ng cardiac pause. Totoo? May deeper story? May explanation beyond simple strategic fit bullshit? May conspiracy? May sabotage? May betrayal? Reply agad, fingers moving faster than thought. Yes. Sino ka? Bakit ka nagme-message? Ano proof mo? How do I know this is legit and not scam or someone trying to manipulate me? 3 dots. Typing. Stopped. Typing again. Then, Carla Domingo, 28 years old, former marketing coordinator sa Adidas Philippines, 5 years sa company. Left December 28, 2 weeks ago, technically resigned, pero actually forced out, kasi I questioned unethical decisions. Questioned how endorsement selections were manipulated by personal interest rather than merit. Meet me tomorrow if you want full story. Starbucks, Bonifacio High Street, 3 p.m. I'll bring printed copies of emails, confidential internal communications showing exactly how your application was sabotaged and how EMAN's was pushed through. Your choice if you want to know truth or remain ignorant. Pero honestly, you deserve to know. Ginawa ka nilang collateral damage sa political game na bigger than basketball. Kawawa ka. At galit ako for you. Screen dimmed, Jimuel staring. Mind racing. Heart pounding. Questions flooding. Sino si Carla? Why would she help? Legit ba or elaborate scam? Pero bakit mag-scam? What's the angle? Paranoia versus curiosity. Skepticism versus desperate need for answers. Fear versus anger. Ano bang nangyari talaga? Sino ang tumulong kay EMAN? May actual sabotage ba? Or coincidence lang? May conspiracy ba o paranoia? At sino ang mysterious ex-employee na ito? Bakit niya gustong tumulong? What's her motivation? Legitimate whistleblower ba o someone with agenda? Pero mas importante, ano ang laman ng emails? Ano ang documented evidence? Ano ang totoo behind corporate PR language ng rejection? At prepared ba si Jimuel para sa katotohanan na maaaring mas masakit pa kaysa sa simple rejection? Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Starbucks BGC. Sagot sa lahat ng tanong. O simula ng mas malalim pang problema. O revelation na mag-change ng everything. Hindi niya alam. Pero pupunta siya. No question. Kasi kailangan niya malaman. Kailangan niya ng closure. Kailangan niya ng explanation. Kailangan niya ng truth. Kahit masakit, kahit nakakasira, kahit mag-destroy ng remaining faith niya sa system, kahit magbago ang lahat ng perception niya sa sports industry. Truth is better than ignorance. Always. even when it hurts more.
Henrique, essa versão está muito maior com milhares de palavras adicionais, detalhes mais profundos, desenvolvimento emocional extenso e um cliffhanger massivo que deixa tudo em suspense. Quer que eu continue expandindo ou ajustar alguma coisa?